Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum, dear students. I am Mrs. Fozia Afzal, and today you will learn your unit number 7. Little by little, one walks far. So let's start. The learning outcomes of our today's lesson are that at the end of this lesson, you should be able to know the significance of co-curricular activities. Then you should be able to comprehend and analyze the text of the lesson, and you should deduce the meanings of unfamiliar phrases from the context without consulting your dictionary. So beta, tell me that what kinds of activities, of co-curricular activities, do you like to participate in your school? Well, there are a lot of opportunities to take part in co-curricular activities for you at your school, like girl guides, speeches, debates, essay writing contests, and there are a lot of other sports activities that are arranged in your school. But in fact, co-curricular activities are as essential for the students as their academics, because they allow them to explore their hidden talents and to utilize their energies in a positive direction rather than towards negative activities. Beta, that this is the theme of our today's lesson. Little by little, one walks far. The significance of co-curricular activities. This is the theme of our lesson. So let's have a look at how these activities benefit a student in a number of ways. So you know that first and foremost benefit of these kind of healthy activities is that a person gets physically fit. He becomes strong and healthy, and he has a sound body and a sound mind while taking part in these kind of activities. Then character development, he becomes a strong personality and he acquires a lot of qualities in himself. He achieves a sense of responsibility while taking part in these kind of activities. He also learns some social skills. Social skills means how to socialize with the other people, how to behave with other people, how to control your anger, how to cooperate with others, right? How to help the others in a difficult situation. Then maturity. A person acquires maturity while taking part in co-curricular activities, and he starts behaving in a more mature way. And discipline is a very important characteristic that is developed in a person when he is taking part in these kind of activities. He becomes self-disciplined and he learns a lot of rules and regulations which he will definitely practice in his practical life, and thus he will become a useful citizen of his country. Then teamwork is a great quality that a person acquires while taking part in these kind of activities. He learns to work in a team and to cooperate with all the members of his team. And confidence is a great thing that he learns through these activities, and it's a very important characteristic that is also very important for his upcoming future life. Confidence that will make him successful in every field of life. Sportsmanship, he learns sportsmanship. It means that when he wins, he will not be so much proud on his success, and when he loses, he will not be so much disappointed on his loss. And if the other team wins, he will congratulate him and he will accept their success and he will accept his defeat very gracefully. And it's a great thing that will be very helpful for his future practical life. Then determination, you know that it's a great quality that is very important not only for his success in his games or in his co-curricular activities, but in all the aspects of his life. Determination to get success in every field of his life. Then to become mentally strong. Mental strength is a great quality that a person acquires through these co-curricular activities, which is very important for a person's life ahead. So beta, this is our lesson. Little by little one walks far, but first let's discuss the title. What does this title implies? So the title means that a series of our small acts or our acts of accomplishments or our small efforts leads us to achieve our further success. It means that we cannot be successful overnight without any effort, but we will have to make efforts, though these are small, but we'll have to make efforts towards our ultimate success. So let's have a look on the words meanings or the vocabulary that we'll need while reading our lesson. Well-rounded means versatile, well-balanced. Then circumstances means conditions or any situation. Excel means thrive, surpass, to go beyond the others, to shine. All right, bumpy ride, it means that hard and challenging times. Look forward to, it's a phrasal verb that you have recently learned. Look forward to means waiting eagerly for your future, waiting keenly for something. Dealt with means to cope with, to deal with. So academic means your educational achievements. Preceding means that have come before something, coming before something. Outlook means viewpoint or point of view, you can say. Motivation means inspiration. And career means job or series of jobs, one job or a series of jobs. So this is our lesson. Come to your first paragraph. So the last couple of years have been a long bumpy ride for me. It means that the writer is telling his story, his autobiography. He says that last 2 years have been very challenging for me. Bumpy ride have been very hard and challenging time for me, as they have for everyone of my age. He says that at this age, as he's in his teenage, so he says that this age is very challenging for all the people of my age. The experiences might be different, but everyone has gone through many of the same teenage circumstances as I have done. So he says that almost all of us of this age group have to go through certain hardships at this level when we are going to choose our careers of our future and we are going to select our future course of life. So it is very hard and challenging time for everyone. All of them have dealt with them in their own way. So he says that all of the people of my age must have dealt with these difficult times in their own way. So he says that as a personal participant in this game, so he says that we call life, he says that life is a game. As you know that the theme of our lesson is importance of co-curricular activities. So he says that life is just a game and we should behave in it like a player. I would say I worked hard for the first place and earned it. So he says, for the first place, he says that he had all the time worked hard to get the first position everywhere, first place, and earned it. When he struggled for the first position everywhere, whether it is in his academics or in his other activities, he earned for it. That is just my creative view of things. It is bad, but the fact is that not everyone sees it in the same way as I do. So he says that this is my own point of view, whether somebody agrees with it or not. So what does it mean that it is bad? So he says that might be some people do not agree with me. This is my own point of view, and all the persons may have their own point of view. But this is the thing that I look at, the brighter side of the things. So you see that there is a question in the box: what kind of person is the author? So Beta, what do you think that after reading this first paragraph, how can we summarize it, and how can we say that what kind of the person this author or the writer is? So we can say that this person is a very ambitious person, and he's a determined fellow who can cope with, who can deal with all kinds of difficult situations in his life very efficiently. So this can also be the summary of this paragraph, and you can also write the answer of this question: what kind of person is the author? A very ambitious and a very determined fellow who can deal with all the difficulties of his life and all the challenges of his life. So next, paragraph number 2. As a student, I am an active participant in academic and co-curricular activities. So he says that I take part in my co-curricular activities along with my academics. My first priority has always been to get good grades in school. So this is also a great lesson for all of you, that his first priority has always been to get good grades. So this should be the first priority of a student, because this is the main thing that he is in his student life. Although this is important to me, I also know that by participating in sports and after school activities, I will become a well-rounded student. So what is the meaning of well-rounded? As we have already discussed in vocabulary, a versatile person, a well-rounded person. Okay, during the last years of my high school career, I participated and received awards in following. So you see that when he is discussing about all his co-curricular activities here, these are Qaid-e-Azam badge in scouting, winner of Who's Who quiz program, and you see that all this paragraph is about his achievements, about his distinctions as a participant of different kind of co-curricular activities, and there's a number of activities that he's participating in. Now we'll okay, just have a look on it. He has been a winner of Who's Who quiz program at the district level and academic excellence award while practicing in inter-district declamation contest and essay writing competition for the year 2011. Also belong to the following clubs. So you see that all this paragraph is just about his achievements in different kinds of co-curricular activities, that you will do it yourself, and you will just number these activities, that how many activities he was a participant in this. I currently belong to the hiking and outdoor club and environmental awareness club. In addition, this year I participated in a program called Read with a Friend. So he's also an active reader of the library books. Okay, in this program, I, along with the group of other students, went to the nearby elementary school. Elementary school means primary school, to read to a class of students. To read to a class means he was there to teach a class of students from kindergarten, primary school to 5th grade. So here he gained his experience of teaching the students of primary level. So next paragraph, in order to gain an understanding of independence and responsibility, I held several summer jobs in the preceding 2 years. Preceding 2 years, the coming 2 years, he in order to gain understanding of independence, so he wanted to gain a sense of independence. Independence means to become financially independent and to gain a sense of responsibility. I held several summer jobs. Summer jobs means when there were summer vacations, he also participated in a lot of jobs in the coming 2 years. I also worked to help myself financially in a boarding school. So he also worked as a teacher in a boarding school so that he may be financially sound and he may be get a financial relief from over there. So what was his first summer job? My first summer job means summer vacations job was at the English language center as a teacher, and his second job was at McDonald's. And my past summer job means that after summer vacation his job was at DK Academy. All right, I'm thankful to all these institutions for these job experiences. So he says that all these institutions helped him to gain job experience, and they were so much helpful for his future careers. So he says that these job experiences have prepared me mentally and financially. So these jobs were very helpful for him, which he did while his summer vacations. That they have helped him. They have prepared him mentally and financially. They have helped him financially as well. So this is important in a way that I am now more mature and responsible. He says that after doing these jobs, which he has mentioned in above lines, that after doing these jobs, now I feel much more mature and responsible than before, because now I have learned to take on the responsibility of doing something independently and to earn for myself, which helps me not to be worried about the future but to look forward to it. So he says that after gaining experience from all these jobs, now I am very ambitiously and enthusiastically, I am looking forward, I am waiting for my future careers, my future jobs. So you can see this question in the box. Better see this question: how have these jobs experiences made the author more mature? So as we have already discussed here, that these jobs have helped made him mentally prepared and helped him financially, and in this way these jobs have given him experiences for his future careers and made him more mature than before. So see your next paragraph. I'm glad that I have got a taste of what the real world has to offer. So he says that although I have not entered in my practical life now, but during my summer job experiences, I have tasted that how the real practical world will be and how I will be successful in my real world. I have learned many lessons from my public high school, boarding school, and work experiences. So he says that these jobs that I did while in my student life, I have learned a lot of lessons from my public high school, as where I was teaching, and at boarding school, there I was also working as a teacher. So I have gained a lot of experiences from these jobs. and how these experiences are helping him. I am now ready to learn many more lessons through my college experiences. So these experiences that he have learned through his jobs, these were before his college life, and now he says that I am now mentally prepared to learn a lot of more lessons through my college experience as well, although it has been tough. So he says that all his this journey was not very easy. Definitely it was very tough and hard, but I have succeeded so far. So he says that I have been successful through all these experiences. I'm prepared to excel and make it much further in the years to come with my college education. So from this line you can easily assess that how much determined is he, that he is prepared. He has made up his mind to excel, to surpass and to shine in his college life as well as he was doing it before. In his he's there, and he is determined to thrive and prosper in his college life as well. This developing positive outlook has given me the motivation that I need to become successful. So he says that all these job experiences in his student life has given him a great positive viewpoint on his practical life, and it has given him inspiration. Motivation means it has given him inspiration to become successful in his practical life. I never give up. So give up is a phrasal verb that you have recently learned. I never give up. It means that he is never disappointed. Whatever the situation is, he is never disappointed when I am determined to achieve. So he says that when I have made my mind to achieve something, then I am never disappointed, and I face all the difficulties and challenges in my way. I shoot for the moon and land amongst the stars. So what does this proverb means? It means that he says that I have all the time set very high ideals for myself. I have set very high targets for myself, and so I am always successful in achieving my aims, because I always have very high ideals, very high targets. So you can see this question in the box. What has motivated the author to participate so actively? So from this paragraph we have learned that the author has got the real taste of success through his job experiences as a student, and this has motivated him and inspired him to participate in all the other activities so actively, and he has set very high ideals and very high targets for himself to be successful in his future practical life. So this was all about our lesson. We have learned in this lesson that co-curricular activities make a person mentally strong, and he learns a lot of other social skills which are helpful for him in his future practical life, and these co-curricular activities make him a responsible citizen and a useful member of his society. So now you will be able to do your comprehension questions, but you will just do your question number 1 given in your exercise B on your page 84. I hope that you must have followed today's lesson. Thank you very much and take care.